So you're dreaming of moving to Ontario, right? But that price tag has you a little worried. Well, you've come to the right place. In this explainer, we're going to uncover Ontario's best kept secrets, cities with an amazing quality of life, but without that big city price tag. Okay, let's just dive right in. When people think about moving to Ontario, what's the first name that pops into their head? Toronto, of course. It's the goal, the destination, the dream. But here's the question we need to ask. Is it actually the smartest choice for your new life in Canada? We get it. The dream of Toronto is powerful. You've got this incredible diversity, world-class everything, but let's talk reality for a second. For a lot of folks, it's a really tough grind. We're talking sky-high rents, some of the highest in the entire country, and just fierce competition for every single job and apartment. And this number, wow, this really puts it all into perspective. So to live comfortably in one of Ontario's most expensive cities, you'd need to be making over $90,000 a year. But get this, in the most affordable spots, that number plummets to under 73 grand. That is a huge gap, over $17,000 a year. It just goes to show how much further your money can go somewhere else. So that brings us to the whole point of this explainer. The good news is there are some absolutely fantastic, way more affordable options all across Ontario. We've actually crunched the numbers to find the places that are really shaping up to be ideal havens for newcomers by 2026. So how did we find these hidden gems? Well, we didn't just throw darts at a map. We based our whole analysis on three key things. First, pure affordability. Plain and simple. What does it actually cost to live there? Second, job opportunities. I mean, what's the point if you can't find work, right? So what industries are actually booming? And third, and this is a big one, community integration. Are there support systems in place to actually help you settle in and succeed? All right, you ready? Let's go on a little guided tour. We've grouped these cities into what we're calling opportunity zones, based on what they're best at, so you can figure out which one is the perfect fit for you and your goals. Okay, first up, let's talk about Group 1. This one's for all the affordability seekers out there. If your number one priority is finding a place where your hard-earned money stretches as far as it can possibly go, you're going to want to pay close attention. And a perfect example of this, Thunder Bay. And look, this isn't just our opinion. A major study by Demographia ranked it number one, get this, the number one most affordable city for housing out of 227 cities around the world. That's a massive statement. And this chart really drives that point home. Just look at these numbers. A one-bedroom apartment in Toronto, you're looking at around $2,450 a month. Ouch. But in Thunder Bay, it's literally about half that. Just $1,250. That's over $1,000 in savings every single month. Think about what you could do with that. Okay, moving on to our next group, the industry innovators. These are cities that have become these little powerhouses for specific high-growth industries. So if you've got skills in a particular field, these places offer some amazing career opportunities. This little snapshot breaks it down perfectly. You've got Kitchener, which is a global hub for tech and insurance. Then there's Sudbury. It's totally transformed from just a mining town into a leader in clean tech and health sciences. And Sarnia? It's a powerhouse in petrochemicals and clean energy. And hey, take a look at those average rents. In all of these booming cities, you're paying way, way less than you would anywhere near the GTA. And this really proves you don't have to be in some massive city to have a cutting-edge career. Take Kitchener, for example. It's the anchor of what people are calling Silicon Valley North. A huge part of that is thanks to the incredible engineering talent coming out of the University of Waterloo. It's attracting top professionals from all over the world, with giants like Google setting up major offices there. All right, our last group. This one is for anyone who's thinking, okay, I still want to be close to a big city, but maybe I don't want to live right in the middle of it all. We're calling these the big city adjacent options. And Hamilton is the perfect example here. It has its own booming economy, a really cool art scene, and get this, over 100 waterfalls. Plus, you can save hundreds, maybe even $1,000 a month on rent compared to Toronto. But you're still close enough to commute if you have to. It's kind of the best of both worlds. Okay, so we've been on our tour of these opportunity zones. Now, let's get practical. Let's switch gears and talk about a toolkit. Some real actionable steps you can take to plan a successful move to one of these amazing cities. First things first, do your homework. Research the local industries before you even think about moving. You want to make sure your job search is aimed at the right places. Second, and this is so important, leverage the dedicated settlement services. These people are literally there to help you. Third, check out the transit situation. How easy is it to get to the major hubs? That could be a big factor. And finally, be real with yourself about the lifestyle. A northern city like Sudbury has a totally different climate and vibe than a southern city like Windsor. Make sure it's a fit for you. And just to make that point about settlement services super clear, here are some of the actual organizations you can reach out to. You've got groups like the Brantford Immigration Partnership, the Sarnia Lambton Newcomer Hub, the Thunder Bay Multicultural Association. They offer everything from career help to just connecting you with the community. Seriously, think of them as your team on the ground. So, after all of this, what's the big takeaway? What's the one crucial point? It's simple, really. Look beyond the obvious. Your absolute best opportunity might not be in the city that everyone's talking about. When you start exploring these hidden gems, you can find a community where you can actually afford to live a great life, build a career you're proud of, and really feel like you belong. So the final question really is for you. Which one of these hidden gems could be your new home?